Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a small project here. We've got a floor squeak here at the corner of this bedroom underneath the carpet. Kind of a common issue if you're a homeowner, if you have an older house, you got a floor squeak. Maybe you're a contractor, and you're getting ready to finish your house, you're delivering to your customer, and you come across this issue. I'm going to show you guys how to fix this today without pulling the carpet back and without any invasive issues to the house. I'll start off by saying this might not work in every application. It might not be the best for every application, but in some cases, this is a technique that you can use to fix a floor squeak without pulling your carpet out, without having to move furniture. Extremely helpful if you have a floor squeak that's in the middle of a room, or a room that has furniture in it and it's prohibitive to move that furniture, or if you're just kind of in a tight timeline and you don't have time to get someone to remove the carpet, get someone to fix the underlying issue, and then someone to come back and put the carpet back in. In my case here, we're delivering this house to the customer in a couple of days. We've got a squeak here at the corner. Because of location, we could pull the carpet back, but I'd have to pull it back from that corner and from this corner and pull a decent amount of the carpet back to get access to the subfloor underneath here to put some fasteners in it. And because we'd be taking out probably, if I stand back here, probably pulling the carpet back at least, about a quarter of this room, maybe a little under a quarter of this room. We probably, have to re-stretch it when we put it back, and coordinating all that stuff takes time and effort. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a stud finder here or a hammer, and we're going to find the structure below the subfloor. So in this case, this house has 3/4 inch Advantech subfloor, which is a like a strand board, an engineered strand board plywood type product, and that's sitting on top of a combination of open web floor trusses and conventional framing. In this case, right about here, I know in this room our floor trusses are going this way, and right about here off this corner should be a truss that lines up somewhere around this wall and it goes this way. So I'm hoping we can find that. We can use a stud finder, find the truss that's below here, put a couple fasteners into it, into the subfloor. And so if you don't have a stud finder, you use the hammer method and just kind of, you can tell right there, we got a little more solid sounding right here. We can also use the stud finder, and if your stud finder has this setting here for stud scan or deep scan, you want to put it on deep, and you also want to hold it down into the carpet because you want to get this as close to the subfloor as possible. And then as I slide it across here, you can see it starts to ping on that floor truss. Let me recalibrate it. All right, so I'm going to just right about there should be the center. We'll leave it there. And let me demonstrate this noise. So if we step here at the corner, I don't know if you can hear this in the video. It just sounds like a slight tick there, that there's something loose here. So we're gonna get some fasteners into this and see if that doesn't fix the problem for us. For fasteners, I'm using these GRK trim head screws, number 8 by 2 inch. These are an off-the-shelf screw from your big box home improvement stores. So there's no specialty fasteners, no specialty tools needed here. Just these guys right here, these trim head screws. They're not special order. You don't have to buy a special kit. And these will, let me take one out and show you. These are really thin diameter screw. They've got a really small head. This is almost like a finish nail that we can drive with the screw gun. And the idea is that we're going to get this down into the backing, through the backing of the carpet and into the subfloor. And we got a part here that's smooth, and then the part with threaded. So this is going to grab into the subfloor and then down into the truss. Hopefully stop that squeak. So when we do this, we want to make sure that we separate the nap, that we spread the nap of the carpet out as far as we can, and that we get down to the backing of the carpet. Let me zoom in on this here. We want to get through the nap, and we want to make sure the screw goes straight into the backing of the carpet. We don't want the screw to get tangled up in the nap of the carpet. Okay, so now we have that separated. We're just going to make sure that point goes straight down into the backing of the carpet. And go ahead and get our screw gun. Just want to go nice and slow. Make sure that none of the little strands of the carpet get tangled up and wrapped around the screw, because we don't want the screw to pull the strands down with it. We want the screw to move freely from the strands, and we want the screw to go right down to the backing of the carpet. And so we're just gonna... Okay, so now the screw is starting to grab the backing of the carpet. We're just gonna keep going until it drives home. Okay, and we just lift up on that, and you can see that's undetectable. Okay, so now we're going to take our screw, we're going to separate the nap or the strands of the carpet from the backing. We're going to try to get a nice clear path where we can see that visible backing, and we're going to get our screw, start the point right at the backing of the carpet. You want to make sure you don't get the strands caught up around the screw, because the screw will pull the strands down with it, and then you'll end up with a visible spot in your carpet that doesn't look good. And we're just going to go ahead and drive this home nice and slow. Again, we're making sure that none of the strands get caught up in the screw. Okay, it's starting to get down there, but it's not all the way down. Again, just taking my time, separating these strands so they don't get caught up, pull down, and the screw should start to tighten up. And just a little after you get a little bit of resistance, you go a little bit more, and you can see it pulled that screw right through the backing of the carpet. So now there's nothing exposed, there's nothing we're going to feel here with our feet if we're barefoot. The carpet is nice and free, and we should be in good shape now with that noise. Okay, so that screw we just put in helped, but it didn't completely eliminate the noise. It seemed like it transferred the noise more towards this side of the wall now. Again, our floor truss is back here, and it probably goes right underneath this wall. So this is a second floor exterior. This is a second floor exterior wall. So we know there's going to be some structure underneath it. So I'm switching to these 3 1/8 trim screws, same head, same diameter. And now I'm going to use these to go diagonally right here at the edge of the carpet, underneath the baseboard. This will go through the subfloor, and it will grab the structure that's underneath it. I'm going to put another one in for good measure over here. And that's kind of typical with these floor squeaks, is you'll fix it in one place and sometimes it'll transfer the noise to another place. All right, so those went, like I said, right at the edge of the carpet, underneath the baseboard. We've got no visible evidence that anything happened here. And hopefully this takes care of our noise. All right, guys, so putting all my weight right here, no more noise. Again, I don't know how well the audio is going to come out here on the video. I assure you, I'm not just making this up for the purposes of good video, but we seem to have eliminated the floor noise there. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps you out. Again, this won't work in every application, and it's not always the best method for some applications here. I do, caution you to do this at your own risk. When you're driving fasteners through carpet, there's always the chance that you're going to get a snag, and that could end up leading to a more extensive and costly repair if you've got to replace a whole room of carpet versus just pulling the carpet out and putting it back. So use this information cautiously. I don't advise that you do this if you're not sure about your skills or about exactly what's happening here. Just sharing some experience that I've learned through the years that's helped me out. Hopefully that helps some of you guys out. If you like this kind of video, this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up, a like and subscribe, share with your friends. Encourages me to make more content like this and post more videos. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Take care.